Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Vanessa Elise, and today we are doing a pick a card energy reading for the new moon in Capricorn, which is on January 2nd. So we will see what energy is surrounding us during the time of this new moon, where we're able to have new goals, new dreams, new intentions for ourselves for the new year. And having it being a sign of Capricorn, it will give more stability, more grounding for these ideas to take form. It will allow us, the hard work and ambition that's needed to really carry out these goals, these dreams, to make them a tangible thing. Allowing us to have our hearts open and our minds open to opportunities, for blessings to come into our lives, where we can have this acknowledgement of the energy that has been, and we can release anything that has been holding us back, and we can create a fresh start for our new beginnings. So right now I'm just pulling some animal dreaming oracle cards. We had group 1s just fly out, group 2s just fly out. And we will see what group 3 brings for us, what special messages. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, enjoying time with your friends and with your family. Take a moment and just connect with your breath, connect with your body, breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Just observing what arises for you, observing what it is that you're feeling, and observing where it is that you're feeling it. Just acknowledge and take note. So connect to your breath, close down the eyes, and continue to breathe deeply and exhale fully. And I'm just going to choose the stones each of these piles. All right. So if you'd like to choose based on the stones, then here we have them. So we have a beautiful mica stone, which is very grounding, very reflective. So allowing us to tune into ourselves, to see our reflection and to see what's shining back to us, being able to observe that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. Observing any darkness within to find that illumination of experience and of wisdom from your experiences. And here we have, I have no idea what this stone is, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend. But it is a beautiful stone that I think shows a wonderful image or meaning based on, the light and the dark. Because without the darkness, we wouldn't be able to see the light to the same extent. This to me also shows like the opportunities and the paths that come up for us, the opportunities that are meant for us to take, and the little veers off the path, that life sometimes brings us for a little detour, a little loop, before bringing us back to our place of alignment, back to where we're supposed to be, where we're meant to be, bringing us back to the wholeness and the light of our path. And then here we have, I'm also not sure what this one is. For some reason, I was feeling called to choose them. But this is a beautiful brown stone that has some areas that are a little bit lighter, some areas that are a little bit darker. So showing that contrast between the light and the dark, you know, sometimes trying to see through the fog to understanding the hidden meaning of what's going on. And then sitting with those feelings, observing them, witnessing them, acknowledging them, so that we can find a little more clarity, find a little bit more grounding in how we're feeling, so we can take steps that are a little bit clearer, a little bit more in alignment with where we want to be and where we want to grow. So taking that time to clear out the fog, to clear out any density so we can welcome in the light. Okay, my love, so let's get a little bit deeper into this reading. I'm going to pull some tarot cards for each of the piles. So breathe deeply and exhale fully. You can contemplate these piles here, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, closing down the eyes, connecting with your breath to see what pile and what messages you're most drawn to. Taking 3 long deep breaths in through the nose and exhaling out the mouth to unravel the messages around our new moon in Capricorn. And when you open your eyes, you're most likely going to be drawn to one of these 3 piles. So continue to breathe and connect to your body, your mind, your spirit, allowing any messages to intuitively move through you, observing your body, observing your breath, observing what's coming up for you. Coming back to that question of what are you feeling and where are you feeling it? What emotion is within you and where are you feeling it in your body? And where it is that you're feeling it, just place your hands over that center, over that area, and breathe into it. Bring awareness to it. Breathe light into it. Breathe life into it. All right, my loves, let's get started with group number 1. So we have our beautiful mica, our ball of mica, that reflection energy and dream. Beautiful. What is it that you have been, envisioning for your life? What is that dream that you want to manifest and see to come to fruition, to really sing to you and breathe joy into your life? What is that dream of yours? What is that, reflection, that time, to understand your dreams, to understand what's being reflected back to you in your life, so you can really harness these dreams and really create a reality for them, allowing yourself to align your actions, your thoughts, your morals and values to your dreams, to that dream life. We have the bowerbird and dowry. We have believe and trust. And we have the 3 of cups. Beautiful. So there is some celebrations happening There are some good times ahead, something to look forward to, something to be excited about, especially with this dream coming up and having this believe and trust card and this celebration card. It shows, there is a lot of good energy around you and good energy coming into your life, especially for this new year. So let's go ahead and see, what the dowry bowerbird has to say. So 4 and 2 together is 6. So 6 means harmony, balance, beauty. It means being creative, having sharing, being caring, being able to share your love, to being able to share, your joys with others. So bowerbird dowry. The male bowerbird is famous for its bower, an arbor-like mating nest constructed from interwoven grasses, twigs, bark, and rootlets, looking more like a garden arch than a nest when complete. The bower is decorated with found objects of beauty, odds and ends gathered with passionate intent as decoys to attract and inspire a suitable mate. Satin bowerbirds, for example, have a particular weakness for things colored blue: blue pens, blue lids, straws, pieces of blue paper, blue clothes pegs, blue bottle tops, any discarded or lost item that can make its way into the satin bowerbird's nest so long as it's colored predominantly in an attractive shade of blue. Expert pilferers, the bowerbird raids outhouses and potting sheds, searching for its favored plunder to take back to its bower, identifying inquisitiveness as its main weakness. The bowerbird validates its behavior by proclaiming it a necessary facet of its dreaming. It cleverly translates an obviously infatuated mindset into sensible and realistic preparations for the future. If it were to ignore its innate desire to gather and collect, the male bowerbird would have nothing to present to its prospective mate as a dowry. From the female bowerbird's perspective, the male who collects the greatest amount of objects will ultimately prove to be the most suitable mate. The beauty of his bower signifying a superior level of determination, dedication, and effort. As with all animals, potential mates are chosen depending on their deservedness and worthiness, with the belief that affirms the stronger the mate, the stronger the offspring, ruling their final decision. Accumulation and contribution are bowerbird's gifts to the people. Prudent observation of what is required while employing appropriate and constructive follow-up action is the message for bowerbird. It indicates that when you're readying for change of any sort, the trappings, information, and resources required to ensure a successful and abundant future will be available. By appearing in your cards today, bowerbird is making preparation for the next phase of your life, encouraging you to begin gathering together all that you need to ensure a productive future for yourself. He is asking you to build your bower, to prepare your dowry, be it in the form of an extra, further study, savings, self-worth, spiritual development, or something else. Beautiful. So begin collecting, your tools, your resources, that information to help build that life of your dreams, connecting you to all of the things that will help prepare you for the future of that dream that you hold so close to your heart. That's beautiful. So then we have believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Beautiful. So before going to bed, I'm going to say that again. Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Beautiful. Letting go of all the doubts, of all the fears, of why it won't happen for you, to make room for the belief and faith that it will, and that it is meant for you, and that it will come to fruition. And then we have this Three of Cups card, a confirmation that this dream of yours is going to come to fruition, because these ladies are celebrating. They have something to, be happy about, to be joyous about, to be able to cheers about. And by being able to enjoy, the successes, enjoying, how far that you've come, and being able to really see, the perspective of where you might have been or where you have been, and to where you are now and to where you're going, because there is a lot of energy here to, really feel good, to dance, to sing, to bring joy into your life. And, maybe it's from celebrating this success, or maybe it's just to feel good so you can welcome in this success, whatever it might be. There is an abundance of love, of joy surrounding you that will really help lift the spirits and make you feel so good, like you really do deserve. So believe and trust. Ask Archangel Michael to enter your dreams, replacing your fears and worries with faith and trust, allowing you to really see the successes that are in your life, to feel good about where you are, and beginning to build your nest, your dowry of things that will help you prepare for your future and help you, be able to pull in this dream life of yours, this life that you so would like to experience. So through this reflection of your life, knowing that your outer world reflects your inner world, through this faith and this trust, through this celebration, no matter what's happening for you, seeing how far you've come and the successes that you've had so far, you are going to create a perfect storm, this beautiful energy to allow your dreams to come in. So group number 1, that was a beautiful reading. I hope you heard what you needed to hear. Take care and have a wonderful new moon in Capricorn. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading. You have this beautiful black and white stone showing that path of light, that path of faith and trust, allowing us to see the light because of the darkness. And so we also have strength. So finding that inner strength to do what you need to do, mustering up that courage, finding that power within you to accomplish your goals so that you can live the life of your dreams. We have cassowary, respect. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. And 7 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there is a need for self-respect. There is a need to see your worth and to know your value, and not let yourself be in energy or situations that are anything less than you deserve, which can be hard when you don't have enough respect for yourself to see that you don't deserve to be in this situation. And then we have the 7 of Cups, which can really show confusion, delusion, not really knowing which path to take, not really sure of what opportunity holds the right experience or the right lesson. and trying to understand, what is the path that I'm needing to take right now? What is the way? Like, please show me the way, because I'm confused. I'm in this situation that's not very healthy, and that is unfavorable. And I'm lacking that self-respect to pull myself out of this situation, to choose an option that is for me and that is meant for me. So let's dive deeper into this card. 1 plus 5 is 6. So 6 really does represent harmony, feeling good in your body, feeling good in your spirit, sharing your love, sharing your heart with others, being compassionate to yourself and to others. All right, so 15, cassowary, respect. One creature or another occupies every square inch of our Mother Earth. The moment we leave our space, we step into that of another. We become their visitor, invited or not. When we drink from a stream or pick fruit from a tree, we are sharing the source of nourishment with other creatures. We share the air we breathe, the warmth of the sun, the refreshing breeze of the four winds, and the rain that falls from the sky with every other living thing on this earth. We have to view our life as being the only one we will ever have, and honor this chance to the utmost. We have to look at every lesson that is presented as being more important than the last. We only have one earth, and it is up to us to honor the space we inhabit while we're here. Simple. If cassowary has swaggered into your cards today, you are being asked to address your sense of sacred space in a way in which you treat the sacred space of others. If we honor and respect our space, others will learn to respect theirs, and if we honor the space of others, they will learn to respect ours. It is okay to refuse the inappropriate or interfering ways of others. Our sacred space is our territory, and we have the right to feel safe within it. Our home and everything associated with it, our possessions, our body, our feelings, our values, and beliefs can all be viewed as sacred spaces. And just as a wild animal will only allow other animals who instinctively respect territorial boundaries to enter their sacred space, we are encouraged by the dreaming of the cassowary to follow suit. It is not important what others think of you. How you view yourself is what counts. You have to live with yourself and to feel proud of how you go about doing it. Cassowary says that in order to attract respect, it is vital to radiate self-respect, to show pride in your achievements, to radiate self-worth, and to adapt the mirror the unfavorable qualities of people that are drawn to you, rather than focusing on their negative traits. So this main message is to honor your space, to honor yourself, respect yourself, and to respect the space of others, to honor, others and respect them. And when we have this value within ourselves, of this self-respect, of this then we can really, show how we want to be treated through how we treat ourselves and how we treat the things around us. And we show others how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves. So if we don't respect ourselves, other people won't respect us. And if we don't respect others, those others will also not respect us. So it's important to really feel gratitude for what's around us, to honor our space, to honor who's in our space, and to really identify what is for us and what is not, so we can feel good about our lives and feel good about, the place that we hold in the lives of others. And as we view ourselves from a place of wholeness, then we can allow, for others to also view themselves from a place of wholeness, where we can all come together in a place where we can share our experience and share our love and respect for each other, and to allow, more lessons to be shared, so that we can have a more harmonious relationship with each other, where we can really feel connected to one another and really, share the respect of experiences that people have had, where we can learn from them and we can learn from others' mistakes, and by them sharing what's happened with them, we can grow and evolve as well without having to share the exact same, harsh lessons. So respect is everything, and you should feel really good about who you are, and where you're going. So take this time for your self-respect. So in this card, we also have, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. So Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Beautiful. So that, that yellow soul colors coming through for that creation energy, enthusiasm, joy, covered in a transmutational blue. So, letting go of any energy that isn't helpful for you and isn't beneficial for you, so you can really bring forth that soul essence, that, that joy, that enthusiasm, that passion, that inspiration. And by bringing this energy forward, then you can make those healthy life changes, and then you can have the courage, to follow through with these changes, to take action where it's necessary. So I'll reread that one more time. So what parts of my life, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Beautiful. So I feel like this card goes well with this Seven of Cups card, because it really shows how, that there is like a lot of different maybe possibilities or options, and maybe you're not sure which way to go, which path to take. And this card is confirming, like, let the angels help guide you to where you need to be and where you want to be. Allow your intuition to guide you. So handing your situation over to the angels, allowing them to help you leave this unhealthy situation, so you can take the courage to make changes in your life that will lead you to where you want to be led. And then for the Seven of Cups, it shows, there's many options, many possibilities, many things that might be having you thinking you might want to go one day, but then, some confusion or illusion comes along and it wants to lead you down another path. And this card shows, there's a lot of opportunities or options or paths to take, but finding the right one that's for you, that one that leads you down the path with the most self-respect, with the most self-love, the most energy that allows you to honor yourself, where you're going and where you're being led, is going to be the path that's meant for you. And as you hand over this situation to the angels and allow yourself to make healthy changes in your life, you're going to be more easily led to that path that is meant for you, because you're going to be able to discern what is for you and what is not. And it'll allow you to have more clarity as to where you want to go and which way will get you there. So having you take this path that allows for this self-respect, for this self-love, for this self-appreciation, for this honoring of your space, of the honoring of those that are around you, that really fuel you and lift you up, and distancing yourself from that which is unhealthy, from that which is leading you away from your path, that isn't making you feel good, that isn't serving you. So you can, say no to that path. You can have this newfound discernment to really understand what is for you and what isn't, and to move away from those situations that aren't healthy for you, so you can move down a path that really makes you feel good, that you know that is meant for you, that you know that is right for you, and that is going to lead you to where you want to be, that will lead you down this path of self-respect, this self-love, this honoring of your space, of the sacredness that you have and that you hold within you and that is around you. And as you connect more deeply to this sacred space, you connect more deeply to what you deserve and what fulfills you, what brings you joy, what lifts you up, what brings you strength, finding that inner strength from within to leave these unhealthy situations, to allow intuition to come through, the angels to guide you, to lead to paths and to lead to a path that is really meant for you, that does, hold your blessings for you, that is waiting for you. And then as you connect more to this self-love, this self-respect, all the other pathways will clear the way and you will see with total clarity of the path that is meant for you. So I hope this helps. I hope you have a wonderful new moon in Capricorn, and I will see you again soon in the next reading. Take care. Hello, group 3. I hope you're doing super well, that you're feeling really good. We have Magpie with balance. We have honor and trust your feelings. And we have the stars. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm seeing from this pile so far is that we have a lot of expression energy, a lot of energy that wants you to express yourself, to be honest with yourself, speak your truth to others, allow your voice to shine through, allowing you to have integrity, to be authentic, to be genuine, and having your expression be, reciprocated in a way that is digestible, that, somebody hears your messages and resonates with them. They feel like your truth speaks to them. And the way that I see this card is that this energy has been wanting to come through for you for quite some time now. Let's find out what this magpie has more to tell us. So in numerology, 2 plus 7 equals 9. So 9 is a number of completion and sharing wisdom and knowledge. It's, wrapping up cycles and, understanding how much you've grown, where this wisdom has come from, and knowing that you are who you are because of your experiences. So finding this balance within, within yourself, within your love life, your work life, the time that you spend, for yourself as well, bringing balance to all of these categories of your life, which really creates this harmony, as you can see from the star card, where she's super balanced from her one foot in the spiritual world to her other foot firmly planted on this physical plane, finding like this alchemy between both sides, between the spiritual and the physical, finding both sides between the light and the dark, finding this temperance, this balance of worlds and this balance of way of being that will really bring harmony to your life. And when you honor and trust your feelings, like it says in this Archangel Michael card, then everything just harmonizes and flows very well and brings you, what you're trying to attract. So let's get deeper into this magpie. So magpie is the bringer of balance, the yin-yang of the bird world, an agent of awareness, the embodiment of the opposites that are equal, and the force that champions the attainment and correct use of esoteric knowledge. She demonstrates that spiritual knowledge and the power that comes with it must be approached with a committed, objective mindset. It cannot be attained overnight or bought with money. Information gleaned during a weekend workshop, for example, can only ever be considered a foundation on which real learning, that comes from experience and practice takes place. True wisdom must be deserved. It must be gathered over a lifetime of study and embraced as a way of life. It must become a path of the heart, explored with absolute devotion. Before questing for spiritual attainment, for example, we must first dedicate ourselves to becoming a whole person, a process that involves surrendering our familiar self to spirit so that our authentic self, hidden deep within, can emerge reborn. We must be prepared to face our fears and conquer them and turn our weaknesses into strengths and our darkest hours into gifts of power. In becoming a whole person, we embark on an expedition to reclaim inner balance and authority, and in doing so find ourselves stepping out of our comfort zone into the unknown. Magpie is a doorkeeper to other realms, a guardian who lets only those willing to honor the sacred balance between good and bad, light and dark, and feminine and masculine in all things to explore her world. If Magpie has swooped into your cards today, you are being guided to a place of awareness. You are being shown how to better understand the innate marriage between the opposites that are equal and the duality within all things. You are being primed for a deepening of purpose and a broadening of perception. Magpie's arrival heralds an obligatory confrontation of fears, the reshuffling of thoughts, reviews of values, and loosening up of everything that has offered sustenance and strength up till now. It means being ready to walk a path of the heart to find a place of inner freedom, a quest for a better understanding of the poise that resides within you and everything of nature. Beautiful. So really like honoring, that the darkness of any experience you've had or are having, to really see, why they're happening for you. What are you trying to learn? What lessons do you need to understand, to, take it to the next level, to find this balance in your life, and turning your fears into strengths, and allowing you to benefit from even times of darkness, finding the light within so you can really step out of any situations that are like lower vibrational, so you can find the hidden meaning into all that is. And when you honor and trust your feelings, you can understand this on a deeper level. And when you can face your fears and you don't let them, have you, and like have you shaken in your boots, and, have you, in a cocoon or whatnot, there's a time and a place for that. But allowing yourself to step out into the unknown and trust and believe in yourself. And by doing so, you are going to be able to face your fears. You're going to be able to bring light to the darkness, and you're going to be able to appreciate, the light from experiencing the darkness. And you really will see why both are purpose and why both exist, and why they're why this balance is just so important on our journey, to really understand and have that perception of life, and like why it's happening, why things are happening for us, and what steps we can take to find that inner balance and that inner strength within, so that we can really hold on to that and use this as our stepping stone to really face and conquer our fears, to live the life of our dreams. So this really goes so well, with this honor and trust your feelings. And here we have, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Beautiful. So as you begin to listen to your feelings, and you can express how you feel in a way that that you're not hurting others through your expression, where there's this open flow of communication, this is going to be really helpful for you to moving past any fears and bringing out the light out of any darkness. And then through this Star card, this really shows that it's time for you to be seen. As you can see, she is taking some of this spiritual, worlds of the water of emotions, and she's actually pouring this onto the land as well. She's trying to create this this kind of alchemy of balance of elements. And by doing so, she's creating the perfect balance for her. She's creating harmony for her, taking a little bit of this, a little bit of that, understanding what is right for her, understanding what she needs, and then doing this blending, this balancing of both, finding the balance between worlds. And as she does so, she finds abundance, she finds balance, she finds peace and harmony. She allows herself to be seen and noticed, and she allows the magic to unfold without having to control or force anything. She allows herself to flow with life. And this is what is happening for you as you honor and you trust your feelings, as you bring balance to your world, as you bring balance between this light and this dark. You create this inner alchemy, this balance of between worlds, understanding why everything has unfolded the way that it has, understanding now that you can appreciate the light so much more after, going through darkness. After having experienced so much, you can extract this wisdom, get this balance from these experiences, and use them in your physical world to understand life better, to work with the elements of life better, to help others who are in that same situation. And so you can really have this life of alchemy, of balance, turning, what has been dark into light, and allowing, yourself to see the beauty in the darkness and in the light, seeing the beauty between the masculine and the feminine, and knowing that both are so crucial and that you are who you are because of the darkness that you've experienced. So I'm just going to read this once again. So thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Beautiful. So it's time to create a beautiful life of your dreams based on, everything you've learned, all your wisdom, everything you've experienced. It's your time to use your energy, alchemize the resources in your life, what's going on around you, to create this beauty, this temperance, this balance within your life that honors, both sides of duality, that honors the darkness, but also that honors the light. And being able to, express yourself, finding balance in all of these things, you can create a life that is super meaningful for you and that really brings you joy, that uplifts you, and that allows you to feel you can flow effortlessly with life. You don't have to control or force anything, and events flow naturally for you and to you in the best way, and so that you can always get the best outcome. So what is it that you'd like to create in your life? What is it, that would bring you so much joy? And what are the resources that you have available to create this life of your dreams, to create this balance in your life? So I hope that you heard what you needed to hear. Group 3, thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Happy new moon in Capricorn. Take care.